You had talked about reviews, and it seems like there's two types of review problems that people have. One, they don't have enough reviews to build that
True.
credibility, or they have bad reviews. They've got a couple one stars that are really dragging down their average. And whenever this topic comes up, I always like to say, um, a clean conscience is a comfortable pillow. I'm using this brand to support my family, and there are a ton of sketchy ways to get reviews, but I like to operate within the terms of service. And so, for those two camps of people, you don't. Let's start with you don't have reviews. What are some legitimate ways to get those first couple reviews?
Most people are not going to like my answer, but it's simply sell more product. You
Okay.
like all of the review gen strategies just do not work in 2026. They just simply don't. They all have too much risk. Amazon is hostile to review gen. They have cut you off at the knees from emailing and asking for reviews. If you have anything that resembles 5 stars review for incentives or anything that even asks for review in your product packaging, they will ban your product at some point and require you to forcibly return your FBA inventory. It's simply not worth it.
Mhm.
So I would consider review gen not even a top 20 strategy in 2026 right now. And case in point, can you launch a product with 0 stars on Amazon and sell $50,000 in product? And survey says yes. How do you do it though? Lower price. Right? You just have to work around the lack of reviews with other incentives. And
Okay.
if you have a lower price, people are like, well, this one's $30 and the competitor with 1,000 reviews $40. I might take a $10 risk here. Generally speaking, 50% off, way more sales are going to come in. And then after you do that, you sell more product, the reviews come in organically. You're going to get better reviews because the thing is lower priced anyway. So people are like, yeah, at $25, that's a 5 star product. At 30, it's a 4 star product or whatever. So getting more orders is the true, honest, best way to get more reviews. Your challenge is 1.5% of people leave a review, and you cannot really structurally improve that without cheating. So that's the
Okay.
challenge.
That's helpful. That's helpful. What about to the group of sellers that have a couple one stars that are really bringing down their average? Are there legitimate ways to get those removed? Would you stick with the same advice that you just gave on just getting more sales? What are your thoughts there?
So definitely get more sales. That's going to solve every problem ever on Amazon. You need sales to get sales on Amazon. You need sales to get reviews. You need sales to bury a 1 star review. All that's going to be true. But fighting, especially since there's a lot of Chinese sellers that hire bombarding fake reviews, I do think it's merited to request removal of bad reviews. Now, our success rate is somewhere between 3 and 6% on review removal, and it could take months of ticketing the same one. But if that is the difference between you being at 4 stars or 4.5, highly worth it. So it just depends on, how much time you have to spend here versus alternative priorities. But this is a VA labor level task. You can outsource this to agencies. There are third party tools that will charge you by review successfully removed. TNC questionable on some of those, but I do think that it's worthwhile to remove some 1 star reviews.
Okay. Okay. No, that's helpful.
And and,
Now,
and I'll add, I do have a free guide on this. If you just type in my Amazon guy negative review removal into Google or any LLM, my full guide shows how to do this and it goes into great detail. It's definitely worth trying. But again, 3 to 6% success rate.